going to make you feel better for a
Yeah.
moment, but I don't think it's going to help navigate the problem. And the strata manager is probably going to escalate it to a licensee like myself, and then I'm going to make a call, and I don't have the whole history, and it's going to slow the whole thing down.
It's interesting because it's interesting when you said that your response to that email would be to pick up the phone,
Mm.
right? And I've got to applaud you for that, because when I think about it, I'm the opposite person. If I receive that email, I'm putting that email on unread and I'm just ignoring it for the
Mm.
next 24 hours,
There you
because
go.
I'm cranky that they spoke to me like that.
Mm.
So, my who do you think you are narrative triggers off in my head.
Mm.
And then also, the last thing I want to do is pick up the phone and have that person talk to me like that verbally down the phone. Like, so to me, I'm going to avoid that like the plague.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so you're right. Like, it probably made her feel better for 5 seconds. And then even afterwards, you can see she actually felt guilty for it afterwards. But yeah, she probably put more of a barrier in place,
Yeah.
because chances are that person then isn't going to want to actually help. Like, they're going to be a bit cranky at it. They're probably going to be standoffish. Like, so yeah, and I think maybe that's something that as owners we kind of have to stop and think about. Like, if we want help, then yelling at someone is like the opposite way of getting help.
Again, I think the picture you've painted or Fatima's painted is a junior manager. That person gets that email, they don't know what to do. So you know what they do? They
Yeah,
go, "We're not going to eat the frog. We're going to leave that alone, and I'll get to it when I get to it." And then
yeah,
all the while, Fatima's sitting there checking
yeah.
her inbox, checking
Fatima's
her
getting
inbox.
crankier and
Yeah,
crankier.
there's no reply. There's no reply. This is all overcome with a phone call, way earlier
Yeah.
than now.
Yeah, and you're right though, because like the whole way along, you've said if they just picked up the phone and called Fatima, the whole escalation of her frustration really could have been
Yeah,
avoided. Now her behavior, for most people, has now prevented that phone call from happening,
for
because no
most
one's going
people.
to pick up the phone. Yeah, like, yeah, you're right. It's interesting though, isn't it?
But yeah,
Because Fatima's completely justified in my mind, right? But also, I'm like, it doesn't help.